Okay, it's stuck on one channel, but that's all right. Hope it'll all open up. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to A Course in Miracles, followed by a little bit of chanting to bring in some change into our world. I'm Teri Angel here with my co-host, Karen Palmer. Hi, Karen.
Hi.
Our family tonight, Christina and Sunny, with some beautiful flowers behind you.
Yeah, the friend, I'm a cold. Ugh.
Yeah, let's get some sunshine going so we can all warm up. And
Yes.
hello to Charlie Charming Coons.
Hello, everyone.
And our Sharon Ria. So enjoying spending time with you, Sharon.
Yes, it's a blessing.
Yeah. And I believe Grace Isas is the G.
Yes, hello.
Call you Lady G. All right. So we're going to get going.
Oh, she disappeared.
You guess she didn't like Lady G.
Yeah.
So we're going to get going. And Karen, would you open us up, please?
Yes, absolutely. So let's just take some nice slow breaths. And feel that wonder and awe of just being. Just let yourself just be noticing and observing when that feeling of peace comes over. You feel that wave of harmony. And you remember your wholeness. And you allow yourself to live in the kingdom of love. Sit quietly and close your eyes. The light within you is sufficient enough. It alone has the power to give you the gift of sight. Feel that light. The light that connects you to all creation. The light that makes all things one, including our beautiful Creator. Feel that light emanating and radiating. Exclude the outer world and let your thoughts fly to the peace within. Imagine a lake of peace just above your belly button, right where the solar plexus is. Feel yourself swimming in that lake of peace as you're just enjoying that peaceful, beautiful, warm water. Allow that lake of peace to live in you so that that is an easy place to drop into when the psychological and conditioned mind starts spinning. Just drop that psychological, conditioned, programmed mind in, down, into the lake of peace. And let yourself just swim in that peace. Let the thoughts of peace fly. They know the way. For honest thoughts, untainted by the dream of worldly things outside yourself, become the holy messengers of God themselves. So let yourself rest and trust and listen to those honest, loving thoughts, your real thoughts, the thoughts you share with all. And as we gently come into this moment, back into the room where we are, just open your eyes and look around for a minute. Just feel that lake of peace. It's within you. It's around you. It's everywhere you choose to see it. Maybe it's in a moment when you're petting your dog. Maybe it's in a moment when you see a flower opening, blossoming, a daffodil. Maybe it's in a beautiful smile that you see on somebody's face. It's always there, just waiting for us to relax enough to see with that vision. And may I make this declaration for all beings. May we all see and feel and touch and experience as our true identity.
Beautiful, Karen. It really struck me when you said the lake of peace. I could see it. I could visualize it. And I think we all can. When we close our eyes, we know what a lake looks like. No matter what size it is, it can be a small one, it can be a huge one, like up in the Great Lakes. But just see it as peaceful, and the water just gently lapping up to the shore. I just want to hold that vision. I'm enjoying that peaceful moment that you brought us to, and thank you. Thank you for doing that.
We are the light of the world. And now we have enough sufficient light to be able to see that lake of peace everywhere and in everyone. Just like you said, there's only one.
Absolutely. Christina,
Yeah,
like she's
what
immersed
if
in
we
her
could,
flowers.
what if we could just see that, you know? What if we could just see that? Wouldn't it be great if we could just see that lake of peace and know that it's connected to everyone's solar plexus, that every solar plexus, I'm going to do that. I'm going to use that as a place, a jumping ground, a place to jump off from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm going to just see that lake of peace in everyone, in everywhere, in everything, and see that there is no separation. That kind of makes, does that, I mean, that makes, like, I can easily see that. Does that, is, because I'm very visual, and I can easily see that. How are you guys with that?
I see one big lake that we're
Yeah.
all around. Yeah, instead of an individual one, I see one big one.
I love
And it's
that.
funny because what I see is the multitude of people willing to either be in it, play in it, be around it, but there are some souls that are leery and have to be encouraged to come closer.
Not feeling safe. Yeah.
Right.
They're waiting
Yeah.
by the side. Just put my
Yes.
feet in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just put my feet in and make sure that this water doesn't make me disappear completely.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the heck is on my head there?
Yeah, I'm seeing like you, Sharon. I've been to Lake Michigan, and I know how huge that is, and you really can't see all the way to the other side of it, and you feel so tiny, and this lake feels so big. And I'm kind of leery of water, I guess, in this lifetime, as far as getting into it. I do love water, and I love the energy of it, but I'm not one to just jump in and be submerged in the water. So I'm one of those that, like Karen was saying, put your foot in and make sure you don't sink down into the abyss.
Yes.
And it's okay. Whatever the experience is, it's okay. Just visualize that lake as being a place of peace. Christine, did you have a comment about the lake of peace?
Yeah, I love the way water. I used to have a pool in my backyard when I was younger, and I remember I am at the pool all the summer long. After with Charlie, he was teaching me how to swim. I was that. See?
Aww. Do you remember that, Charlie? That's awesome.
And one was summer, I remember I was there of the slide, and one was summer I went over with that, and I went to no, I don't want you use the slide, so I did not. So that's my story, and I was happy I missed the pool.
Anybody else? Well, we are reviewing, aren't we? And as I said yesterday, I think the reviews are so important. It really takes us back to what we have learned and how we've grown since that very first moment of sitting together. Oh my gosh, 54 days ago. We sat there and tried to figure out how to do, or just not really figure out, but just how to just relax and release and do the exercises to bring us to where we are right now. We needed every one of those exercises. We needed that energy and that experience with them. So as we're reviewing 5 of them at a time, I just want to know, is there something that came up for you in these 5 lessons? Was there one in particular that spoke to you or reached out and smacked you and said, remember me? Because sometimes that's what our lessons do to us, isn't it?
The one that struck me, I guess, was my thoughts or images which I have made, and when you go into I guess, everything we learned was, like that chair is a chair, could have been a spoon,
Mhm.
and stuff like that, and so when you get into the, when I close my eyes and just connect with, spirit, it, it just really settles me down, and I just get the blissful feeling. That's what it is. And I could probably sit there all day and just be in total bliss. But there's things to do, and you have to live your life, go on with with your everyday things, But
Yes.
if I could just sit there and like, oh my gosh, and why can't the rest of the world be like this,
Mm-hmm.
And then when I go out into the world, I'm, so happy and smiling, and I don't know, people must think I'm crazy or whatever, but
So
But
be
anyway,
it, Charlie.
yeah, exactly, yeah. But anyway, that's where I'm at. Yeah.
I had a meaningless world engenders fear, and God did not create a meaningless world. And I wasn't really quite saying them exactly that way, but I felt like I went to the store today and I spent more money than I've done in a while, and I felt that meaningless fear come up, going, oh, it's not going to get replenished, and what did you do, and why did you put that back? And I'm like, no, God didn't create this world of lack. I did. And and why?
So,
What,
that's
Charlie?
that's so funny, because I went to the store and they gave me money.
Oh, look at you. That's great. I want to go to your store.
I went to the store and they gave me $250 something. So
What? Wow. Good for you, Charlie.
Well, that's from my Costco rewards card or whatever, but I cashed it in and I got the money. So I'm like, oh, I went to the
Yes.
store and they gave me money.
That's wonderful. See, that's the world that we can create.
Images I have made. Images, Charlie, look at that. Images I have made. Your beliefs brought that to you. That's very powerful. I would write that down in your journal.
Yeah. I didn't even know it was there. And, and then I called just to see how much, I try not to go over for the month, because I pay it off every month. And then it says, oh, you got your rewards. And I'm like, what? And then I look and open the envelope with the bill and go to the third page. I'm like, oh, I got money.
My thoughts are images I have made. My thoughts are images I have made. That's powerful, Charlie.
Yeah.
That's not something just to poo-poo or look away from. That's really taking back your power.
Yeah.
Your thoughts create your reality. They create what you are seeing.
The one I said, right?
Yeah, and that's the thing you were talking about. We get the results of our thinking. No matter what whatever we're thinking, we get the results of. And I know that's really powerful. And it's something that a lot of people don't want to believe and don't want and will completely resist, but it is the truth. The truth is the truth, and there's nothing we can do to change that truth. Just we get we get the results of our thinking.
Karen,
love
it's good that you reminded us in what you're saying that this course is not just meant to break down the fear and what isn't. This course at the same time reveals what we can do, what the powerful things that we do. So I like that because I got conditioned to we're breaking down, but when you said your thoughts create the world, oh, well, the good thoughts create the world just as much as the ones that I don't want. So thanks for that reminder.
Right. That's the thing. We want to remember all the time that we have two voices that we're listening to, the voice for love or the voice for fear, the voice for scarcity, the voice for lack, or the voice for abundance and prosperity and trust. When all of our focus is on doing God's will, which God's will is that all be in perfect happiness, perfect love, perfect joy. So when we are in alignment with that, and that is what we are completely focused on, and that's our focus, and we're focused on experiencing absolute oneness, perfect love, that is what our thoughts are going to bring us evidence of. Fear is false evidence appearing real, but love is the loving thoughts. And when we continually focus on, I am, co-creating this with love, I'm co-creating all of my experiences with love, we're going to see more and more of that reflected back to us, because everything's a reflection. Everything's a reflection of our thoughts.
Yeah.
Our thoughts are images we have made.
And I want to read from the insights. It says, during the day, I will remember this review and hold it close to my heart and offer it to my mind repeatedly. Should I be tempted to give value to the meaningless, Holy Spirit will help me if I ask to go home again. I've never really left the home of God's heavenly mind. It's just a story, a habit that I am willing to let go. The story does not serve me. The story of confusion and of fear is meaningless. I want to remember my real life with God. So today's review assures me that this is what I will be given upon my request. And it's all I've ever really had. I fell asleep for a while and I dreamed a dream of confusion, of separation. And now I am waking up. And that's what we're doing. We're waking up and knowing that was just an illusion. That wasn't real. That fear, that lack mentality, fear that says, oh, you shouldn't do this.
Yes.
It's not going to end well. We can just say, no, I don't buy that anymore. That was part of the dream state. I'm in the real state now. I'm in the state of abundance. I'm in the state of whatever is coming to me because I'm creating it that way now. I'm erasing those old illusions and I have a clean slate that I can make however I want it to be. I can make that story that the store is going to give me $250 instead of me giving it to them. I can create that, right? And we see the evidence of it. So I love this. I think this is so powerful. Returning back home to the truth. That's what we're doing.
The home we never left.
The home we never left. Yeah.
Only in this crazy dream, only in this nightmare that we've created, really, that we've made. We're not creating, we're making it up as we go along. It's all make-believe.
Yeah.
We can live in the land of love or we can live in the land of make-believe. And the land of make-believe to me is the ego's dream, not my dream. And I'm not interested in that dream anymore. I'm paying it no mind.
Right. Open the blinds and see out the window.
Only love is real. Only love is real.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we got some great reviews today too for us. So
let's talk about that.
Yeah. So what I've been doing is I feel like I've just been embodying these reviews, just really taking them and seeing how they are completely part of my life now. They are in every thought I think. I'm thinking that engenders fear. No, God didn't create that. No, I'm thinking, with my false self, that's not who I want to be thinking with anymore. Just like Auntie Jean said, I'm not thinking anymore without the help of spirit. So the next lessons, these ones are really, really good ones to think about throughout all of your opportunities throughout the day when you are in perception. So we choose to be in true perception or false perception. So those are our choices while we're here in this human condition. We get to choose whether we are living in true perception or false perception. So I have no neutral thoughts. Neutral thoughts are impossible because all thoughts have power. They will either make a false world or lead me to the real one. But thoughts cannot be without effects. As the world I see arises from my thinking errors, so will the real world rise before my eyes as I let errors be corrected. My thoughts cannot be neither true nor false. They must be one or the other. What I see shows me which they are. The next one is, I see no neutral things. What I see witnesses to what I think. This is what we were just talking about. What I see witnesses to what I think. If I did not think, I would not exist, because life is thought. Let me look on a world I see as the representation of my own state of mind. I know that state of mind can change. And so I also know the world I see can change as well. And I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my seeing. If I have no private thoughts, I cannot see a private world. Even the mad idea of separation had to be shared before it could form the basis of the world I see. Yet that sharing was a sharing of nothing. I can also call upon my real thoughts, which share everything with everyone. As my thoughts of separation call to the separation thoughts of others, so my real thoughts awaken the real thoughts in them. And the world my real thoughts show me will dawn on their sight as well as mine. I am not alone in experiencing the effects of my thinking. I am alone in nothing. Everything I think or say or do teaches all the universe. A son of God cannot think or speak or act in vain. He cannot be alone in anything. It is therefore in my power to change every mind along with mine, for mine is the power of God. You see that? Did you see that, Charlie? You changed Sharon's mind.
Yes, you did.
You lit up her mind. She was open to receive it, and you lit up my mind too. You lit up Teri's mind. You lit up all of our mind as the one mind. And the final one is, I am determined to see. And I just want to acknowledge and thank Spirit right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this confirmation. Thank you for this opportunity to see with our Christ vision. Thank you for this opportunity to witness true perception. Thank you. I'm so grateful. I'm just so grateful, grateful, grateful. and I'm going to cry. I am determined to see. Recognizing the shared nature of my thoughts, I am determined to see. I would look upon the witnesses that show me the thinking of the world has been changed. I would behold the proof that what has been done through me has enabled love to replace fear, laughter to replace tears, abundance to replace loss. I would look upon the real world and let it teach me that my will and the will of God are one.
Angels froze her for a minute.
They did. And you know what came to my mind is this is Thankful Thursday. And just that beautiful gratitude flowing out of our hearts with these lessons and these lesson reviews. And so grateful to everyone that's doing this with us and those who are just listening. That's great because you're learning if you're listening in. Thank you for that. And our Gina Marie Burrell is here.
Hey, Gina.
Great job, Karen.
Hi, Gina.
Gina, thank you for listening and being here with us. And to everyone that came in tonight, thank you so much. You're such a blessing. And I'm excited about doing this review tomorrow. And yeah, let's just really get into that energy of creating the world the way we want it to be. And pulling the blinds up.
It's just so amazing it's just so amazing when you start to really witness it and you can see it and you can really, really see it. And I'm so grateful. It's beyond words. Like you can't describe what just happened here. I can't describe what just happened here, but I know that you all know what just happened here. And so I know that we, as a beautiful collective here just now, lit up the world and any mind that was open to receive.
Thank you, Karen. And thank you to everyone that came in. Sharon, my heart, I love you so much. Thank you for joining us for the discussion tonight.
You betcha. Dinner's cooking, Teri.
Chili.
Talking about abundance.
Chili on a chilly night.
Abundance.
Yeah, I will make it there for a weekend.
So
okay, Christine, come on over.
I know, I live in New York.
Yeah.
So
She's going to start walking.
All right.
No, not in the cold.
I'll see you at Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Have a nice night, everyone.
Thank you, Sharon, for being here.
Okay, bye.
So
Bye.
and thank you, Gina Marie, for being here. We love you so much. We're going to go into chanting now. So everyone's welcome that wants to be here with us. We're not your typical chanters. We chant from the heart. And we'll just leave it at that. Our first one is Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And Karen, would you tell us how we do this?
Yes. And is Charlie, are you going to be able to count for us? Awesome. All
He's
right.
ready.
So we'll do this 3 times slow, and then we'll do our 108 count all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Charlie will let us know when we get to that magic number. And then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in a short meditation on freedom. And then we'll go into our next chant. So we declare that all obstacles be removed. Om Ganapataye Namaha. We declare that all barriers, conflicts, and violence be removed. Om Ganapataye Namaha. We declare that all illusions and illness be removed. Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Ganapataye Namaha. Hey Namaha. Hare Namaha. Hey Namaha. Namaha. Namaste Namaha. Ganapataye 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 Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha.
Gam
Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Hare Nam. Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
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 Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Hare
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Hare
Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye
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 Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gam Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye Namaha. Om
Hey
Gan
Namaha.
Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gan
Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha. Om
Ganapataye
Gan Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha.
Om Gan Ganapataye
Ganapataye
Namaha. Om Gan
Namaha.
Ganapataye Namaha.
Ah,
Om
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Ganapataye
Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Gam
Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye
Namaha.
Om
Ganapataye Namaha. Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Om Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha.
Om Ganapataye
Ganapataye Namaha. Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha.
Om
Ganapataye Namaha.
Ganapataye Namaha.
Namaha. Namaha.
Om
Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye Namaha.
Let's take a breath into our heart center. The breath is our connecting energy. So as it connects in, just feel what was released. Whenever we release anything, an emotion, a thought, belief, we let go of a space inside of us where that was holding us down. And we're able to feel that with possibility, with joy, this energy of freedom that you're experiencing when you let go is so beautiful because it allows your energy to rise higher and higher and higher. And on that higher plane, we see the miracles. So let's do that now and give gratitude with this next chant. And I want to give gratitude to our miracle Marlene coming in and joining us tonight. Thank you for being here. So we're going into Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Karen, would you talk about that, please?
Okay, so we're going to chant 3 times slow, and then we'll chant 108 times all together as our beautiful family. Beautiful Charlie will let us know when we get to that magic number, and then beautiful Teri Angel will lead us in the next part of our session. So we declare that all are accepting, aligning, allowing, and awake. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. We declare that all are happy and healthy. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. We declare that all live in peace and harmony and are open and ready to receive miracles. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. 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 Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
Myoho Renge Kyo.
Yo.
Nam Myoho Renge
When
Kyo.
your
Nam
when
Myoho
your
Renge
with
Kyo.
it out.
Nam Myoho Renge Kyo.
When did
Nam
you
Myoho Renge
when
Kyo.
did you
Nam Myoho Renge
when
Kyo.
did you
Nam
did
Myoho Renge
you when
Kyo.
did you
Nam Myoho Renge
when
Kyo.
did
Nam
you
Myoho
Hey,
Renge
did
Kyo.
you
Nam Myoho Renge
when did
Kyo.
you
Nam Myoho Renge
when
Kyo.
did you
Nam Myoho Renge
oh when
Kyo.
did you
Nam Myoho
oh
Renge
when
Kyo.
did you
Nam Myoho Renge
when
Kyo.
did you
Nam Myoho Renge
oh when
Kyo.
did you
Nam Myoho Renge
oh when
Kyo.
did you
Myoho
meow
Renge
meow
Kyo. Nam
meow
Myoho
meow
Kyo.
when
Nam
you when
Myoho
did
Renge
you
Kyo.
oh
Nam Myoho
meow
Renge
when
Kyo.
you
Nam Myoho
oh
Kyo. Nam
yeah
Myoho Renge
oh
Kyo. Nam
oh
Myoho Renge Kyo. Nam
yeah oh when did you
Myoho
did you
Nam-myoho
oh
Renge Kyo.
did you
Nam-myoho Renge
oh
Kyo.
yeah
Nam-myoho Renge
no
Kyo.
with you
Nam-myoho Renge
no
Kyo.
with you
Nam-myoho Renge Kyo.
so
Nam-myoho
mommy
Renge
I
Kyo.
hold when did
Nam-myoho
you
Renge Kyo.
with you
Nam-myoho Renge Kyo.
with you
Nam-myoho Renge
no
Kyo.
with
Nam-myoho
you
Renge Kyo. Nam-myoho Renge Kyo.
with you
Nam-myoho Renge Kyo.
no
Nam-myoho
with
Renge
you
Kyo.
with you
Nam-myoho Renge Kyo.
oh when did
Nam-myoho
you
Renge Kyo.
Namyaho
your
Renge
Nam-myoho
Kyo.
whole
Renge
well
Kyo.
with
Namyaho
you
Nam-myoho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
oh
Kyo.
we need
Nam-myoho Renge
Joe
Kyo.
Namyaho
with
Renge Kyo.
Nam-myoho
Jake
Renge Kyo.
Joe
Namyaho
Nam-myoho
Renge
Renge
oh
Kyo.
Kyo.
with Joe
Nam-myoho Renge
Namyaho
Kyo.
with
Renge
Joe
Kyo.
Nam-myoho Renge
oh
Kyo.
with
Namyaho
Joe
Nam-myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
Kyo.
no
Nam-myoho
Namyaho
ain't
Renge
no
Kyo.
Renge
with
Kyo.
Joe
Nam-myoho Renge Kyo.
meow with
Namyaho
Nam-myoho
Renge
Joe
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Joe
Nam-myoho
Namyaho
Renge Kyo.
yo
Renge
with
Kyo.
Joe
Nam-myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho
Joe
Renge
Nam-myoho
Kyo.
Renge
oh
Kyo.
with
Namyaho
Joe
Nam-myoho
Renge
Renge
meow
Kyo.
with
Kyo.
Joe
Nam-myoho Renge Kyo.
with
Namyaho Renge
Joe
Nam-myoho
Kyo.
Renge
well
Kyo.
with
Namyaho
Joe
Renge
Nam-myoho
Kyo.
Renge Kyo.
oh when
Nam-myoho
did
Namyaho
Renge
Renge
Kyo.
Kyo.
Nam-myoho Renge Kyo.
when
Namyaho
did
Renge
Joe
Kyo.
Nam-myoho
Namyaho
Renge
oh
Kyo.
Renge
with
Kyo.
Joe
Nam-myoho Renge Kyo.
Namyaho
Nam-myoho
Renge
Renge Kyo.
oh
Kyo.
Nam-myoho
Joe
Renge Kyo.
yeah
Oh,
when did Joe
Let's do that connecting breath again, going back into our hearts, feeling that energy that's so right and so beautiful as we have opened up our space in our heart for love. That's what we're going to focus on now. And love and gratitude resonate at the same frequency. So let's give some love, let's give some gratitude to our Creator. And the way we do that is by chanting Om 3 times slowly with feeling. Really feel it in your heart when you're singing out and chanting Om. And then hold that energy in your heart and let your heart and your brain connect. And then we'll give it away to the world. So take that deep connecting breath into your heart and join us in the chanting of Om. Om. Let that gratitude that you feel for the Creator really bring you to a good space where the only thing that's real is love. And it's that love that we're going to shine out to the world, wherever it may need to be seen and felt and heard, encountered. Just send it, and it knows where to go. That's our only job, is just to send it out. We don't have to control it. We don't have to tell it where to go. It just knows. It knows whether there's someone maybe sitting on the corner in their bathroom floor in deep grief. It knows when there's someone who's so angry and just unable to move beyond that anger and that fear. This love knows where to go because we're all together as one. And when one is hurting, we all feel that. So as we send that love that we have raised up in our vibration, we are making an impact. We are making a difference in the world. So send that love and let it go. You can watch it. You can see it as it trails away from you. And just make the mantra in your heart. Only love and light is welcome in my heart. And only love and light is what I give out to the world. Om Shanti Shanti.
Hey.
Om peace. Peace, peace. May peace prevail upon our earth. It begins inside of us. And may this love, this joy, this peace that we send forward fit into a puzzle piece for somebody somewhere to know that there is light in the world. Om Shanti. I just love that energy of giving. When we give, it just fills us totally full. We don't lose anything. We gain by giving. And every night we give out a message. We make a declaration that there is peace on our earth. And Chris, would you lead us in that declaration tonight?
I am on a lead to spread the peace on earth and be kind to everyone else. Cover its own let and be with kind. Cover it let 1, 2, 3.
We
declare that there is peace on earth, and we declare that peace begins inside of us.
So it is.
Always and
forever.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. And we've been doing this for 997 days now.
No.
As a group known as the
Peace for Peace.
Peace for Peace.
Ah, yes. And as Auntie Jean would say,
You're a
I'm a
P.
Peace.
I'm a P.
I'm a P. We're a P.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you like to be a P too?
Would you like to be a P too?
I love that. Nobody can do it like she does it, though, with that little sweet, beautiful, innocent voice of hers. So, Auntie Jean, we're thinking about you tonight and loving on you. And we know you're one of our biggest peas in the pod with your big heart. And Gracie.
Oh, yes.
We are so glad you're here.
I'm glad I'm here too. Sorry I missed you, but I'm here. And we all know that each night out in the universe, in our world, we have a lot of hills and valleys. And the hills are alive with the sound of chanting. And the sprinkling of peace like the stars, and the smiles on faces. Be calm, Peace is coming around the corner when we chant.
When we chant.
Peace is coming around the corner when we chant.
When we chant.
Peace is coming around the corner. Smiles on people's faces. Peace is coming around the corner when we chant. And be kind. Thank you.
Oh, y'all are so beautiful. And I ordered the bookmarks today to go with the Midnight Calls books. And on the back, Chris, it says, be kind. So excited to get those in and be able to get them out to all of you. Okay, so I think we're going to get out of here. Thank you, everyone, for coming in tonight and being with us and being a blessing in the world. We love you so much. Stay in your heart, stay blessed, and
Namaste.
Bye, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. And we'll celebrate on Saturday. Don't forget. If you want to come in with
Big
us.
celebration Saturday.
Yeah.
Bye.
Hey, bye, everyone. Good night.
Bye.